This is Andrew Stotts, the master behind Valuation Masterclass. And I'm going to teach you one thing that really helped me to become a master. For about 10 years, I was an analyst working on research teams with the head of research as a boss, checking out all my work and going through all that I did. And I covered many companies over the years. And what I did is that I created different models for different companies. In addition, I created different looking balance sheets and income statements and ratios for different companies. That was the easiest thing to do, just do each company on its own. When I became head of research, I knew I had to change a lot. And I had to look at many more companies. And what I was famous for was I was famous for the idea that any analyst would bring information to me of financial statements, and I would be able to find their error in the financial statement that they made. How did I do that? For the analysts, they thought it was magic how I found it, but I can tell you the secret between you and me is this. Basically, I set up a standardized P&L balance sheet cash flow statement, and I set up a standardized ratio section. And those never changed. I looked at every single company as a head of research through that exact same framework. And the result of that is that I didn't have to learn the framework and then try to observe the numbers. I knew the framework, so the numbers in the framework made much more sense without any big problem. And so this is one of my biggest tips to you, is to try to standardize the way you look at companies so that you're not spending time trying to think about the format and the structure, but you're spending time looking at the actual numbers. And this tip has helped me to be much better at finding errors, but also more efficient. And what you'll see in the Valuation Masterclass is that we use one standard model. In fact, you used my model. I provide that in the Valuation Masterclass so that you can start valuing companies using that model right away. I mean, you think you can do one better than me? If you can, then hey, I want you in my Valuation Masterclass and let's make it better. This model is the best that I can possibly do so far. But that framework of that model that I use allows me to look at many companies very quickly, and I can do valuations much faster than most other people because of that. Of course, you've got to know intuitively what type of assumptions make sense. You have to look into the company and the sector and those types of things. But why not reduce all the trouble that we give ourselves by trying to look at every company as unique? So that's my tip that I want to give you, and hopefully if you join the Valuation Masterclass, you'll be able to use my framework. But if you don't join the Valuation Masterclass, that's cool. Just try to standardize what you're doing in the work that you're doing on a regular basis, and you'll be surprised at how much more efficient you become. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the Valuation Masterclass. Have a great day.